$1,111 on the line. It is $211 to start, and well, just for coming to the races, each stock car driver going to get paid $111. So we're spreading the purse completely through the field for that one. Once again, that's Sunday, July 11th. All right, heat race number 1 set to go green, and we are racing. And so Bronner works the middle line, drifts up to the top off of 2. He'll grab the moisture, and he'll have the early lead in this one. Here comes Derek Seehine to the inside, and now Eric Haase getting into the mix, almost 3 wide for second. Now the 98T of Tyler Iverson getting in the mix. Contact, look out! And we've got carnage on the front straightaway. Posnecker, Iverson, and Haase involved. Boy, that one could have been bad. That was a great job by all drivers to save it. That got really scary there. As soon as you see a car go sideways with their nose facing the wall, you get worried about either a hard collision with the wall or even a barrel roll. But boy, that was a really scary situation. Great job by all 3 competitors to keep it off the guardrail. Dusty, of course, going to the infield. And I believe the caution flag will be called on the 20 of Eric Haase. So the order looks like this. Austin Bronner, your leader with 1 lap down. Ron Pettit in second. Derek Seehine in third here on the instant replay off of turn number 4. Iverson going to the inside, and both just kind of got together there. The left front of Haase getting into the right side panel, the 98T of Iverson going into turn 1. That's taking a look at the Advantage Racing TV replay there. It was a bang-bang play right at the flag stand. So we're going to go green flag racing this time by single file here in your heat race action. All right, green flag is out. Austin Bronner will lead them into 1 and 2. Ron Pettit works the bottom side. Derek Seehine right there as well. Here comes Iverson right through the middle. And here comes the 98T. He'll pick off the 3rd spot from Seehine. He'll look for 2nd into 3 and 4. And he'll make the pass on Pettit. Now 3 wide for 3rd off of 4. Here comes Dusty Posnecker. Tell you what, last year when he was running weekly with us, he had a lot of good runs, and he loves the top side of the speedway, and it's very fitting. He's got that patriotic theme for that 22P on the Independence Day holiday. Up front, Austin Bronner once again is your leader. Iverson in second. It's about an 0.8 of a second advantage for Bronner over Iverson. Posnecker trying to run down the 98T as well. Posnecker making the trip down from Atkinson here tonight. Ron Pettit rounding out your order. Looks like Derek Seehine stalled in the infield off of turn number 4. He's off the speedway enough for us to keep going. So 4 laps left to go in this one. Halfway down, and now Iverson is starting to close the gap on the 10A of Bronner. These two have had some good battles so far this season. And here comes the 98T. Lives just a mile up the road to the west, and he's starting to run down the Platte Center native, your back-to-back track champion. Going into 1, has some company. Bronner once again off of 2, pulls away by about a car length. Iverson throws it in deep into 3 and 4, looking at the center of the speedway. Off of 4, still Bronner. 2 laps left to go. We'll see what Iverson does. If he dive bombs down low, he will do so. Looks to the inside, but Bronner just too strong off of 2. Letting that left front hang. Iverson right back to the inside one more time. And here we go, door to door with 1 to go. Tell you what, a fantastic battle. Your first stock car heat of the night. The 98T and the 10A going at it off of 2. Bronner powers away once again. Into 3 and 4, 1 final time. Bronner using the top side of the speedway to his advantage. Iverson one last crack at it. Not going to happen. Austin Bronner, your winner. Iverson second, Posnecker in third, and Pettit will round out your order. But picking up the heat race win from Platte Center in the 10A, your current points leader, that's Austin Bronner. Inside order number 2 from Kozan. First trip here this season for the 3Z of Zach Canis. To his outside, welcome back to 26J from Meadow Grove. That's Justin Addison. Inside order number 3, and his third motor in about 6 different nights. The 13J from Albion, Jacob Anson, out here tonight, along with the 74 Family. That's Chuck Sands. Jacob, of course, picking up an emotional win last night at the US 30 Speedway in Columbus. Beat the likes of Mike Nichols last night for that win. So good to see him back out here once again on his third motor of the season. And Randy Hooker, a longtime veteran of the Speedway, first year back in the stock car, takes the early lead. But Canis getting loose in turn 2. He's going to lose the front bumper. We'll keep it clean. He and Anson get together. We've got a debris in turn number 3. And I believe the caution's going to fly here. The hood for Anson, the trunk lid, blew off the 13J, so the caution will fly. The debris, his trunk lid sitting at the entrance to turn number 3. He kind of got T-boned with that 3Z of Canis's. Canis got loose on that initial start, and the right side of the Anson machine with a little bit of damage right there. Set to go green this time by, of course, Randy Hooker on the point. First year back at a stock car in quite a few years. Dabbled a few years in the late model ranks before kind of retiring from racing. Sold all of his equipment, but getting back into it this year in the IMCA Stock Cars. Good to see the 25 back out there up front. And he'll have to hold off a tough 26J machine. That's Justin Addison right behind him as they work through 1 and 2. Cameron Wilkinson in third, another tough customer from Neely, Nebraska. Once again, Randy Hooker takes it to the top side of 3 and 4. That's where Austin Bronner made his hay in the last heat race. And he'll have the advantage here off of 4. Hooker with the advantage. Here comes Addison to the inside. Just not quite enough. The top side of the speedway, the place to be so far. Meanwhile, the battle for 4, Chuck Sands and Jacob Anson going at it. We've got 2 good battles as Addison momentarily took a strike at Hooker, but too strong. Still here in the back of the pack, Chuck Sands with the 4th spot over Anson. Anson catfish to the bottom side of that 13J. Some right side sheet metal damage. We'll have to take a look at that later. But he's trying to get around the 74 machine of former modified drivers in those final 2 spots. Back to the front once again, Randy Hooker, your leader. Justin Addison back in second. Here comes the 26J. Of course, Justin, always a tough competitor. Every time he comes here, he'll throw the kitchen sink at her. Slide job, not gonna quite reach it. He'll get on the binders, and a little bit of contact right at the line. Into turn 1, we've got another slider from the Addison Performance Machine. Now a bump to the rump for the 25 of Hooker, saying, get out of my way. And he'll try to get back around him. Hooker trying the crossover move, not quite going to get there. Justin Addison, your new leader with 2 to go. Randy Hooker back to second. Cameron Wilkinson kind of in no man's land back there in third. Jacob Anson has gotten around Chuck Sands for 4th. So Sands routing out your top 5. Through 3 and 4, Hooker starting to battle a little bit of a tight race car there. That'll let the 5 of Wilkinson close. White flag is out one more time around here in heat race number 2. Justin Addison, your leader, and he is looking good up front, leading the way on this one. The Meadow Grove native, no stranger to victory lanes over this season here at BCR. And coming off a turn before, he'll pick up heat race number 2 winner, Justin Addison. Randy Hooker second, Cameron Wilkinson third, Jacob Anson and Chuck Sands will round out your order. But picking up the win, race fans, starting in the 4th spot. Grab the heat race win here tonight, the 26J, and that's Justin Addison. Alan Zimmerman, the 83Z, also top 20 in the nation, coming tonight from Central City. And his outside, the 11P, Randy Pelster from Petersburg. Cale Osborne coming in tonight with a little bit of momentum. He picked up the win last Sunday night out west at the Boone County Raceway in Lexington. So keep an eye on that 6C machine. Of course, a former modified and late model driver in the stock car here tonight, probably getting ready for next Sunday night with a Tanner Pelster Memorial. We are green, 3rd and final stock car heat race, and here comes Chad Bruins to the inside. The 11, always a tough competitor. Through 3 and 4, Bruins on the bottom side. Off of 4, it is going to be Osborne, your leader, leading lap 1. Bruins in second. Wilkinson up to 3rd in that 52 machine. Top 3 cars have pulled away. Randy Pelster looking strong here early on. The 11P started 6th. He is up to 4th. Hoskinson loves that top side. He's trying to get it to go, but he's up into the crumblies in that 26 machine. 2 down and 6 laps left to go. Osborne is your leader. Bruins in second. Wilkinson third. And now the battle for fourth started to wage on. Here comes the Hoskinson native, the 26 of Jeremy Hoskinson, from Norfolk. And he'll work the top side through 3 and 4. Crosses underneath Pelster. And once again, the battle for fourth as they work into 1. Now here comes Chad Bruins to the outside. The battle for the lead. It's Wakefield versus Lexington. Osborne on the bottom side. Bruins up top. Here comes the 11 of Chad Bruins. Door to door for the lead off of 4. It's still Osborne at the line. Boy, that is a good battle up front. Chad Bruins powering away the 11, your leader. Osborne in second. Wilkinson in third. Hoskinson and Pelster side by side for fourth. You've got racing all over the speedway here in your third and final stock car heat race. Bruins drifts up to the top side off at 2. That'll open up the door for Osborne once again. We'll come to the 2 to go side this time by. Kyle Wilkinson getting a good view back in third of that battle for the lead, but he's trying to get into the mix in that 52 machine, but running out of time. Here comes Osborne right back to the inside, working the bottom side of the speedway. Half a car length lead for Bruins as he works the top side in 3 and 4, trying to keep that momentum up. And off of 4, white flag is out. It's still Bruins by a half a car length. Osborne once again, one final crack at it. He'll pull away with the advantage by a half a car length. Bruins back to the outside. Race fans, if you're not on the edge of your seat, you better be now. Off of 4 for the final time in this one. It'll be Osborne pulling it out. Bruins in second, Wilkinson, Hoskinson, Pelster, and Zimmerman. But how about that battle, race fans from Lexington, Nebraska, the 6C? That's Cale Osborne.